be here. I don't turn no weight, man. Oh! Get behind something! Oh! Oh, sweet Dave! Son of a bitch! Come on, man! Hey, look out! Jesus! You must have lost, friend. We got a man now! Yeah. Appreciate it, fam.
Let me know if you need anything. I need you to vacate the premises. Oh shit, not good. Okay, I'm trying. I'm hurrying. There goes a family vacation.
is out at sea, but get over to El Burro Heights first. There's a boat there you can use as tender.
What the shit? Whoa!
Enjoy this moment of calm before the storm. There won't be an actual storm, according to my weather app, but there'll probably be explosions and waves caused by things crashing into the sea. Hopefully not you, or the plane we're after. Only the bad guys will crash into the sea. It'll be uplifting, but dramatic as well, so, yeah. Enjoy the calm. shields and filling up our carts. Come on. You see it? The aircraft carrier. Prepare to board and make your way up to the flight deck. When you find the Hydra with the EMP on it, bring it back to the base. How do we know it's on the ship? The crew leaked an inventory on the dark net. Put everything up for sale, the bastards. If we don't get this equipment, it'll go into the hands of the terrorists, not thieves.
go to work. EMP comes out of the jet, goes back into the 4x4. We use the jet to make some money, destabilize an oil state, and we prep the insurgent to go back into the Merryweather fleet. Now, we're moving on to phase 2, and that means taking the insurgent, once it's fitted with the EMP, and getting it into humane labs, so we can turn the lights on. Hey! Careful with that thing! It also means getting a Valkyrie attack chopper from, well, this will teach them who to listen to, Merryweather Security at the port of LS. Once we're done with that, we'll go back to your place, get started on that thing I know nothing about. Details are on your board. You're bored at the apartment. Go!
Jeez, this is dreadful!
keep me on the line. Let's go.
Hi, sis. How's Broken?
So how's it feeling? Pretty tight, huh? Don't be shy now. Let her show you what she can do. You check them shifts? New custom transmission, slicker than slick. Trust me.
What is happening?
Suspension is next level, right? That shit is a symphony, composed by me. You touched the brakes yet? All new. Get ready to feel some G's. Just wait till you find it straight and open up. You driving the Rebel. Now put it all together and let it take you someplace. Serious. If you're driving something with that HSW badge, the only limitation in that car is you.
Hey, ¿qué cuenta?
not move, right? That means
We need more people.
stalemate. We're not going to be able to do that forever.
Yeah.
And you know, look,
If you want to invite some
sometimes
people,
you have to
that'd be
turn on
good.
that second burner.
Over here.
It's all good. Some people Wi-Fi is just like not good.
Earlier in the show, that the Israel has told the UN to pull out their personnel out of northern Gaza. They're going to start the bombing over there. I believe when the show started, we were close to 400,000 misplaced Palestinians in Gaza now since this whole thing was started. So that's almost 25%. There's about 2 million plus. Remember, that's half of them are children under the age of 15. And, you know, they're giving these signs. And I remember this kind of echoes what they said in Iraq. You better leave now because we're going to start bombing over here because this guy tried to kill my dad. And I was saying, where are these people going to go? It's not like they can just pick up and go anywhere. Well, Gaza, there's no freedom of movement over there. You can't leave. There's no airport. You can't leave. You can't leave by sea.
Nobody knows that. Nobody knows that.
Well, now they do now.
Yeah.
Now they do now. So what do they do? I mean, isn't this just coming out and saying that there's going to be a genocide? Israeli PM vows to turn Hamas hideouts in Gaza into rubble, warns residents to leave. And this is interesting too as well because this happened just the other day, and I want to talk about this. Israeli airstrikes have hit the Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt 3 times in 24 hours. So he was telling people to leave,
to kill them,
and he was killing them.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
People cannot be crossing clean when there's active airstrikes. So again, the population of Gaza really have nowhere to go. They're literally trapped in Gaza, trying to escape from airstrikes.
كل الدنيا هجمة علينا واحنا مش قادرين ناكل والله اكلوا لنا اجوا خربوا دورنا كمان مش عارفين نعيش.
Everyone's attacking us.
Yep.
Everyone's
by the
in on
way,
this.
isn't it
America,
crazy?
Egypt,
Yeah.
Israel. They're going to put out a fake thing of, hey, get out of there. They can't. Egypt don't really. I know people have told me this. The Arabs just hate Israel in Egypt. They don't give a rat's ass about the people in Gaza. So what's convenient for everyone is to murder all these people. Throw out a fake thing. Hey, get on out of there. Because everybody's sick. That's why they try to have a deal without the Palestinians involved. Everyone's sick. I forgot about it.
In the J.J. Abrams Accords?
Yeah, what do you think that is? Let's just agree we don't care about these people. Get them the hell out of the way once and for all. And everyone's in on it, dude. No one cares that there's an actual concentration camp. Again, I feel like it's inflammatory. I feel weird saying that. No one ever goes, no, it's not, Kurt.
Yeah.
No one. Isn't that amazing?
What Kurt's saying is so important there. It
Naval Port? I'm monitoring closed channels, so I'll let you know if there are any problems on the horizon. Get the chopper and get out. That's the order of the day. You can approach Merryweather's positions from the front or the back, on land or by sea, or from both directions. Disclosure here, folks. This is Merryweather Security San Andreas Base. If you think they take other people's security seriously, you should see how they treat their own turf. Expect armed patrols, sniper units, and emergency response teams. Your best shot is moving fast and staying in front of them. The Valkyrie attack chopper's got 3 gun placements. Minigun positions on either side and a large caliber explosive round gun in the co-pilot's seat. So, One of you will fly it, the other 3 will shoot. That's on the off chance there's anything to shoot other than seagulls. Better than you. They know the hiding spots. Watch your 6s, watch your 3s. Keep it 2 by 2. Over.
That son of a bitch!
Meriwether's channel's blowing up. I'll take that to mean you've made contact. Move on the chopper. One flying, the rest manning the guns.
Here I come, bro. I'm in the water.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Jimmy Dore Show. Craig Thompson,
of some of the highest guaranteed prices in the entire country, and they're raising their prices again.
Find out where there's a show near you. Go buy a ticket, buy a ticket. Start next to here on Casual Fridays. Right now, we're talking to the biggest employees. We didn't get a chance to watch this show today. And you missed it right
Oh my God! Why is there not a lateral on this side?
Great show. Mark Carbone was here earlier, and he really broke it down, Professor Mark Carbone. So, if we get a chance to rag on Ben Shapiro,
I'm on my way.
Right?
Here.
Talk about these people acting all emotional, getting out there. Dan Bongino, all emotional over there, you know what I'm saying? One thing I can say about Matt Gaetz is he was cool when he read his bullshit statements about Hamas. Trigger warning, those who deny these events are supporting the barbaric animals who are responsible for the baby, toddlers, infants. So this goes back to the whole story in which even President Biden repeated about 40 beheaded babies, which has been debunked quickly and early. That the lady who reported it, the first reporter, journalist who reported it, said she never saw it, she just heard about it, yada, yada, yada. But they're still trying to keep it alive. Why? They got to keep their narrative alive. I'm sorry, what did you say, Russell?
The new incubator.
It is the incubator baby story all over again, because why? You got to keep your narrative that the Hamas, the people of Hamas, the Palestinians are less than. So what do? They start putting up these pictures here.
I didn't, bro. That was you.
It was almost like what the shitlibs did. Of course, Russia tried to steal our election.
It's still a fucking lie, dude.
They're crazy. They're evil, right? So this is Ben Shapiro.
Is that real? A little picture?
We'll get to it. You wanted a pictorial proof of dead Jewish babies. Here it is, you pathetic Jew haters. Israel will minimize civilian casualties.
They will.
But Israel will not allow the pieces of human shit who did this to live. Every ounce of blood spilled in Gaza is on Hamas.
What is a minimum casualty? Can I get a rough number?
Good landing.
They were loving bombs. They came out. Jimmy talks about it. They come out and they hug you to death. It's that picture that
people AI. So you tell me the alien unboxing in Mexico was more reliable.
Let me read it. Holy shit! This is from Jackson Hensley. The image that Ben Shapiro tried to pass off as a burnt baby corpse was an AI-generated fake image, and there he is.
Oh, don't tell him. Come on.
It's an AI-generated fake image.
What? I care about facts one time.
You wanted a material? There it is again, and it said right here. This is the one. This, by the way, is AI-generated.
These motherfuckers shot a rocket out the sky.
Well, I would trash it, but the guy, give him credit.
Want some battlefield shit.
Went right to Gaza.
Never picked up the rifle.
So, no, was that AI generated?
That was AI generated. Repeated the lie.
He's got wait, is that chicken wings?
Not chicken wings, chicken legs. Breaking is
all right, bro. Let's get up.
All right,
let's get up off the ground.
Let's stick with the chicken legs. Guys, let me get first stab at this because I think this is part of a bigger picture right here. It's not just Ben Shapiro who's doing this. And this is once again this mentality that if you keep repeating a lie, it becomes a truth. You have to stay on narrative. You keep yelling and screaming about it. And
love it when a plan comes together.
Don't do their research. Don't look down the rabbit hole. Don't try to understand. It just becomes automatic truth. Hamas is barbaric, and what they're doing to the Jewish citizens is awful. Do this, boys.
Let's get it.
Shot at it.
Oh shit.
Whenever you hear very over-the-top stories like this, they're almost never true. And the real problem is that, look, governments...
Why, bro?
Propaganda...
Fucking why?
It's the job of the media to tell the truth. And we have a media...
I didn't jump out. Motherfuckers hit the thing, and I flipped.
And they do it every time. As soon as whether it's called the top 10, whether it's Viagra, Gaddafi giving his soldiers Viagra.
Oh my God!
Whenever you hear these stories that are just really incredible, 9 times out of 10, they're either completely fabricated or grossly exaggerated. But they have to present this because it's part of maintaining the narrative of worthy and unworthy victims, as Chomsky calls it, right? Because the underlying message is that these people are savages. These people are barbaric. these people have invited the treatment that they get from Israel because look at how they behave, right? They're savages. They can't be trusted outside of the concentration camp that's been built for them because they'll use babies and let them out. Yeah. That's why they need to have these narratives, and never more so than now, because they're about to commit an act of genocide, and they need to try to keep the focus on these, as it turns out, fabricated stories of barbarism in order to justify what they're about to do and what they're doing.
Keaton? Yeah, no, I mean, I second all of that. There's not all that much for me to add, but part of the purpose of this gratuitous spectacle is to make the case to the world that whatever we do, the people of Gaza, is okay. Right? That's why they have to take it to this kind of extreme.
Like this, right? Israel has used white boxes for military operations, putting civilians at risk of serious and long-term injuries. So if you were to tell somebody, hey man, what they're doing right now with the white phosphorus is bad. Well, no, you know what? They beheaded babies. They deserve it.
Yeah. Just for smoke cover. We use it too. Just for cover, not for any. I saw a video recently. There's this guy, Simon Whistler, on YouTube, who's this absolute suffragette British twig that does history things and comes to my feed.
I was in the camera thing about
why was ancient Rome so brutal?
This
I always laugh every time I think about it. Oh my God, how could ancient Rome have been so brutal? And these morons, half the morons watching will look at ancient Rome and go, wow, weren't they brutal back then? They didn't have white phosphorus, by the way, in Rome. They didn't have. And when Rome did genocide, they told you they were doing it.
But the other thing I could add there is, you had some people when they got caught faking the beheaded baby thing, they said, well, okay, so they didn't chop their heads off, but they did kill them, and that's it. So okay, maybe we over. It's like, so isn't that bad enough? Well, yeah, it is bad enough. This is not the pro-dead baby caucus here, right? We're not saying that it wasn't bad to kill babies. What we have to ask though is, if we grant you that yes, obviously murdering babies is horrible under any circumstance, then yeah, as Kurt just said, why'd you lie about it? You lied about it because you're building a case. You're making a case for what you are about to do, which is a world historic human atrocity. That's what we have to understand here. This has a very apocalyptic feel to it. This is a world historic atrocity.
Oh my God, he's doing it again, Eddie.
Right now.
Why are you going low?
100,000 troops.
Why are you so low?
We know about the airstrikes, the air raids, the white phosphorus. 300,000 reserves descending on a population of
what the
2 million
fuck, bro?
Hamas. How many? What?
25,000, 30,000.
Well, that
every time
people. So 300,000 troops descending on an open air concentration camp with no electricity and no running water. It's very obvious what they are preparing to do here, and the gratuitous spectacle is part of building that case. So when they say, well, it's already bad enough, yeah, but you won't let it be bad enough because you need to take it to an extreme that justifies.
We in here, but we all in here. It's just,
which is,
I don't know,
as we well said here, genocide. Genocide. It's the only word for it. It's not hard. It's too mild a term, by the way. But now it's actual.
Kill the Titans, Aaron.
I'm seeing Zionists trying to make the claim that giving them warning demonstrates once again that Israel has the world's most moral army. That's not no, I'm not kidding. That's what they call it.
Oh, is that like how we dropped
moral army
in Nagasaki the day after the bomb? We gave fair warning after we blew them up with a nuke. Is it that?
No other army does this. Only the Israelis. Yeah. It's the most moral army.
They're the best. That's why that attack happens, because they're so good to them.
Well, I can see this happening, right? You're talking about bringing up all these troops.
He didn't give me a tip when he was at my table.
Outstrength the 25,000 Hamas troops from them.
All right, let's get out of here.
Calling for Hezbollah to get involved because they have a chance to Palestinians to exist. Just to
I jumped out because my shit glitched out.
Of course, you would want another terrorist group to get involved there and whatnot. You sick bastard.
I'd rather be murdered in a phosphorus strike.
Come on, bro. As soon as I get in.
Here's the funny part. The more merciful thing to do is to wipe all of them out than what they've been doing. That's they're doing the more merciful thing than their previous actions.
Slow down. My theory has been, and we'll see if it turns out to be true, our hypothesis about why Putin went into Ukraine when he did was he saw the noose being tightened around Russia, and he said, well, the West is never going to be weaker than it is coming out of COVID right now. If I'm gonna go, I gotta go now. There's never going to be.
Yeah, we're going like 400 pings a second.
14,000 dead citizens.
Well, obviously. I mean,
Next one,
You still got
the question is, why now?
Don't ever make your girlfriend your baby mama if she ain't baby mama material.
That was the moment. If not now, when? If not us, who? I think in this case, there's a very good chance that the Arab countries do wind up getting to our end on the basis that the United States is distracted at this moment. And I think as the scale of the atrocity becomes more and more clear, I think there's a good chance a lot of them say, fuck it, combined with, combined with the fact that the United States is in a very weak position right now to counter such a group. I think there's a good chance this does wind up being the opening rounds of World War III.
Last question, guys. Craig Pastor-Jardula here, filling in for Jimmy Dore. Due Dissidents in the house. Welcome back to the show. Kurt Metzger, Casual Fridays, Misha Michelada. We're going to ask Keaton and Russell their final opinions. We know what happened. You guys mentioned with RFK and his beautiful tweet on Saturday, where he pretty much gave the green light for carpet bombing, presented no solutions, and was just kind of just
So he does want to win?
Huh?
So he does want to win.
So who are you going to vote for? And I said to you guys earlier, whether you believe in elections or not, Mark Sloboda was talking about it.
Thank you all.
But I said that RFK still might be the best weapon left to be.
I want to do any missions today. I want to make them all down for.
Hezbollah is very smart. They're all very smart. The press doesn't like when they say up there. But Hezbollah, they're very smart. I'll never forget that Bibi Netanyahu let us down. That was a very terrible thing. I will say that. They've got to straighten it out because they're fighting potentially a very big force. They're fighting potentially Iran. And when they have people saying the wrong things, everything they say is being digested by these people because they're vicious and they're smart. And boy, are they vicious, because nobody's ever seen the kind of sight that we've seen. But they cannot play games, so we were disappointed by that, very disappointed, but we did the job ourselves, and it was absolute precision, magnificent, beautiful job. And then people tried to take credit for it. That didn't make me feel too good, but that's all right. So they got to strengthen themselves up. And they said, gee, I hope Hezbollah doesn't attack from the north, because that's the most vulnerable spot. I said, wait a minute. Hezbollah is very smart. They're all very smart. The press doesn't like when they say, I said the President Xi of China, 1.4 billion people, he controls it with an iron fist. He said he's a very smart man. They killed me the next day. I said he was smart. What am I going to say? But Hezbollah, they're very smart. And they have a national defense minister, somebody saying, I hope Hezbollah doesn't attack us from the north. So the following morning they attacked. They might not have been doing it, but if you listen to this jerk, you would attack from the north, because he said that's our weak spot. But Hezbollah did very smart.
I don't know, guys. Do I have to vote for Donald Trump? And you were saying some stuff earlier. Russell, do you want to start off with this real quick? Your thoughts?
Well, Dave Chappelle, who, by the way, has been my right-hand candidate for president for quite a while.
What's your that show?
What? Did you what?
I love that show.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Tell him to run.
I've been trying to get him in the race for 2 seconds. He doesn't seem to understanding how Ukraine worked too well when I last week talking about it. Somebody told me that. I still have to see that. He called Trump. He did that great monologue on Mr. Alley. And he identified Trump's appeal better than anyone I've ever seen. He's an honest liar. He says these things that are fundamentally true, even though you know that he's a dishonest guy. It's
Okay,
like
but what does that matter?
I tell the truth.
Well, what does that
when
matter?
I lie.
Listen,
What does it matter?
What? Yes,
It throws on the wrench. So that dude Mark Simpson, he's right. It's
that's why they hate me.
Yeah, Trump did a bunch of bad stuff, but he didn't do all of it. Dude, it's like how they won't fund like a movie that they're not sure they haven't checked the charts. That's a definite return of exactly so much money, and it's like the movie suck. That's how the president works. If there's even a chance he'll go off the reservation in one small way, no, it's too much of a risk. We would rather have a senile husk of a whore as the president, because we could just load everything we need into his head and work like an AI for us.
And that's why I'm saying that little detour is very effective.
Right.
I don't think Donald Trump meant it because they have a military-industrial complex. The troops love me, the commanders do not, because they want to end this war. Now, he might have gone along with it, and he did hire a bunch of neocons, but that rhetoric, you then saw Trumpers at rallies arguing with leftists saying, well, we don't need to be involved in these wars. It's effective, because they'll repeat his bullshit. Go ahead, Russell.
Look, I always say, Trump grew up a couple of miles from me. He's from Jamaica State, something like Washington. Somehow, that's well, I always say that growing up in the Bronx, a little bit of a sports fan, being a Mets fan, by the time I was not figured out that he was not a sports fan.
You went
I said, these guys always lose. Why am I involved with it? Trump, I don't know how Trump, with all of his money and all of his privilege, wound up this way. Trump sounds just like a guy from the border. He does. Just like a guy from the border of Queens. And his logic, the way that he thinks, very Queens logic. It's very, this is this, and this is this. I think he genuinely doesn't like war because he sees it as wasteful. You look at how, these guys, they're not stupid though. These guys are actually very smart. They'll come down there, they'll kick your ass. You can't mess around with these guys. He sounds like a guy hanging out at the corner of the bar in Queens. And that has a certain appeal. You know, something I found in my travels, I know people think of New York as Manhattan, right? And it's not. That's an elite part of me. Working class New York, Queens, Staten Island, those people, they're really not different from working class people in Iowa, working class people in Indiana or Florida or anywhere else. That was actually why on the day of the election I was calling it 50-50, because I stay in touch with people in Queens. And I knew that the way they're going to vote is probably the way they're going to vote in all these places. And everyone I talked to, some of them would have voted for Bernie Sanders if they had that option. None of them were going to vote for Hillary Clinton. None of them. Not one person back home was willing to vote for Hillary Clinton. They were voting for Donald Trump or nobody. And I think that a lot of that has to do with speeches like that. I think the working class, they find it relatable, they find it sensible, they find it down to earth, even if they know he's a bullshit artist. He's an honest liar. He reads as an honest liar, and that's better than a liar.
Okay, but Russell, really quickly before Keaton jumps in, you said that he probably doesn't like war because he looks at his beast. Doesn't that make him the best candidate then right now? Since everybody else is more crazy?
If you're talking, I mean, this isn't like we've talked about this on the show a lot. If you know, gun to your head, so to speak, you have to vote for Trump or Biden, of course you would vote for Trump. Like, that's not even
But democracy might end.
Democracy's on the ballot.
Well, and that's one last point on it. As somebody who cares deeply about free speech, you cannot make a case for the Democrats.
We cannot make the case for that parties and we cannot make the case for the people who literally sent the IRS to Matt Taibbi's house on the day that he testified. He violated rules. Yeah, he violated. Well, that's it. Bush was a far more destructive president. So what was their issue with Trump? It's because he didn't go. He told the truth sometimes. And then he's like, if you're a little dumber, but he's like, he's from sure sitting in the front, fucking, Keith, you want to give your endorsement to Donald Trump before we get on this wrap up?
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Yeah, no, look, Trump is obviously not part of the plan, right? He's not part of the plan. And the plan seems to be for us to, I know this is a very popular refrain on this show, what is it, eat bugs, own nothing, be happy, right? That seems to be the plan. And that's the plan for those who survive, right? And the plan seems to be for not too many of us to survive. And to the extent that Trump is not a part of that plan, yeah, of course there's a lesser evil. There's no question about it. And now that RFK seems to be all in on World War III on the Iranian front, yeah, he's probably the lesser evil of RFK as well.
Did you dream ever that all the liberals are going to deliberately try to fulfill the prophecies of Revelation? I didn't feel like that, but I know it for sure. I'm not so sure it's going to be like a Baptist or something.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help.
Abortion rights liberals down here. Oh, yeah, we must have 1.3.
Look, I mean, the comedy of this, the gallows humor of this, that you have all of these woke liberals who are up in arms constantly about Donald Trump ushering in this era of Nazism and white nationalism. They're so thoughtless that they got duped into supporting World War III via a Nazi battalion in Ukraine. Like, they got duped into supporting actual Nazis. They got duped into supporting actual Nazis. And in Canada, yeah, absolutely.
That's the absolutely. That one, Justin Trudeau, by the way, because he's got a whole problem with Punjabi terrorists, which I don't know if they feel, but he's got some kind of Rajat Singh, for some reason, they're thinking about it, they're like an alliance, but this guy, it's amazing watching all the good guy countries. It turns out they all support vicious, never mind war criminals, because you just expect that. You live in America, okay, whatever. But they support the ones that the propaganda told us not to support. They're Nazis? That's a no-brainer. And I'm watching, those are liberals at Politico. It's nuanced. The Waffen-SS. There's a lot of nuance. Are you joking?
Not all Nazis are bad. I mean, look.
Hashtag not all Nazis are bad. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I made that meme of the comments not all Waffen-SS. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's just been hilarious watching them go further and further and further in defending Nazis. It started with there aren't Nazis. Then it became they might be Nazis, but there are Nazis.
It's complicated.
Now it became not all Nazis are bad Nazis.
You know, we played the video from Netanyahu 7 years ago talking about it wasn't, Hitler didn't want to kill all the Jews until an Arab told him to do it. Then
Thank you.
You know what?
Don't take that.
Now I'll do it.
Is it, I thought this whole time that the Jews were buying everything. It turns out it's been the Nazis? I didn't see that coming.
Guys, that's it for today. It's 4:05. It's been a long show. Please, everybody, I'm a big fan of your show. Let everybody out there in Jimmy Dore land watching the show today on Casual Friday, let them know where they can find you and where they can support you.
Thank you. Yeah, Do Dissidents we're on YouTube, we're on Rumble, we have a Substack, dodissidents.substack.com, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Do Dissidents. Yeah, we're also on every major podcast player, and we've been stressing the importance of Substack and Rumble. It's really important to support free speech venues, because if you thought the censorship around Ukraine was bad, around COVID was bad, you ain't seen nothing yet. This shit, This is going to take it to a whole new level. They already have. Our friend JB from RBN, he got his channel demonetized for doing something about this.
Sammy
Sanctions come home. Everybody, cancel culture with sanctions. It's called sanctions. It's called terrorism.
Come on.
I tried to post something about it on
Guys, thank you so much for coming on. You know I love you. We'll speak next Russell, for not busting my balls too much. And we'll see you on the flip side, okay?
Love you too, Pastor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Oh, man. What a show, Kurt. What a show. What do you got going on this weekend? Anything going on? You performing anywhere?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought I had a story spot, but I don't.
All right, but if you want to go see where Kurt's going to be, go to kurtmetzgercomedy.com and his Instagram. That's always up to you as well. So we're going to get on out of here. Jimmy will be back soon. Remember, if you want to go see a Jimmy Dore show, go to jimmydore.com. See where there's a show near you, and then do the good deed and buy yourself a ticket and go have some fun. He loves doing it, and it's great to see him perform. Great to see him do his sets, him and Steph. So that's it for me. Guys, if you haven't heard, I said it earlier, I am going to Lahaina next week. A week from today, I will be back in Maui. If you haven't seen the documentary, Lahaina on Fire, go to Craig Costa or YouTube. Check it on out. It's got close to 50,000 views. We need your help there with it. YouTube still hasn't verified or monetized yet on my new channel. We don't know. They're dragging their feet. Who knows if they will monetize us, but please go and support. We're going to go out there and film Volume 2. We're lining it all out. We'll let you know throughout the week when we're going to have shows, talking about it, setting it on up, the whole 9 yards. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I am Craig Costa Gardner. We're going to go to a quick pause. We'll be right back. Misha's going to read those super chats. Thanks for coming by. See you soon.
Oh, when did Green put another Mandela channel on?
That's never sounded quite right, because no part of football is meaningless. So while some folks see garbage, FanDuel sees treasure. He sees rights to cover overs to hit and chances to live bet from the first down to the final whistle. So don't just watch football this season, cherish it. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Hello everybody, today I'm coming to you with a very special supercut or director's cut of the Mandela Catalog, or more specifically, my series regarding the Mandela Catalog. Given that Halloween is right around the corner, I wanted you guys to have something related for the Halloween season. And as many of you probably know, the Mandela Catalog is a series that is very close to my heart, and one of the first series that blew up on this channel, not counting, the conspiracy iceberg. However, to be completely honest with you, looking back on some of my Mandela Catalog videos, there's a lot I could have changed. There were times I should have added more visual elements. There were theories I had back then that don't make any sense now. So for your all's viewing pleasure, and also to hold you over while I'm still working on the Ted Kaczynski video, I've decided to amass my 3 previous videos about the Mandela Catalog and put them together for you all now. So not only will this video have things like the intros, outros, and ads removed, but I'll also be removing information that doesn't make any sense and adding more visual elements to get the full breadth of the series across. Now to clarify, this is not my Halloween
If football is family, then I want a new family.
The Denver Broncos, who head back to the Rockies.
If football is family, I feel like we're the Manson family. I feel like I'm sitting on the set of Maury Povich just waiting to hear the test results that say, you are not. That I have no relation to this f***ing team. 16 straight losses to the Chiefs. And the Broncos didn't even get their booties.
Today is her 16th birthday. She's got the booty.
The NFL has turned Broncos fans into Alex from A Clockwork Orange in terms of how we are being forced to watch our football team.
Now play it cool. You're doing your usual day-to-day delivery job. You've done this 1,000 times.
You're earlier than expected. Just gonna check your VI number? Chip delivery, huh? Sure. Go straight through and leave her on the left. You can take the elevator or stairs down to the vault.
I thought you were gonna get shot in the face for a second there. Okay, now get in the elevator and remember, inconspicuous. Next security check's coming up. You can do this. You keep her cool. Don't be nervous, you know? Who's nervous? Not this sweaty mess in a gaming chair.
Howdy. You looking for the vault? Right up ahead.
Y'all here for the vault, yeah? Alright, you're gonna need your key cards to get into the man trap there. 2-card system. Swipe at the same time.
Yes! Come on! How much better does it feel when the marks are this dumb? Keep going!
Y'all need to do it at the same time.
Okay, so far so bueno. Push on to the vault.
Oh, you're here. Why didn't they say something? Man, they never tell me nothing, you know? I'll get it open for you. Okay. Oh, that's a heavy door. Ain't much getting through here. There.
Hit the cash. Get as much as you can. Good news. Stayed under the radar. We have a little more time here. Now, your hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for us with Nerve Agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now. 30 seconds. 20 seconds left. Don't dawdle. Perfect. Now get out before they smell a rat. I admire your commitment, but it's time to get the hell out of there. Gas incoming. 10 seconds. Time's up. Here comes the nerve agent. Get the hell out of there before you get a lungful. People, that is the mother load. We cleaned them out. All right, let's get out of the frying pan and back into the fire. Break out the key cards. They've reinforced the security room, and that's your only way out. Get ready. Don't relax once you've made it to the top of the shaft. We're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, I caught that on camera. Definitely. Make sure yo ain't playing with nobody else. That's crazy.
They reinforced the security room, and that's your only way out. Get ready.
Make sure nobody plays with you ever again, bro. That's crazy. Who was done the mission? Why would you quit? No, the other guy quit. I don't even know why. Crazy. Definitely got that on stream. We don't want to do missions.
This Halloween, mystery lurks around every corner of the lock with Disney Plus and Hulu. You and me that put the words with so much fun. That's why we're watching Disney Plus with Disney Plus and Hulu.
Romances only. Can't remember anything apart from her. So from my head to my belt, are you trying to get even with the people you hurt, or with the people you love? It'll come be cool to your phone right now. Jump in the pool with your life. You told me when you're real, no, you got now. You told me when you're real, yeah. Can't remember anything apart from her. So from my head to my belt, are you trying to get even with the people who hurt you, or with the people who hurt? Who are you when you are lonely? Who are you? Yes, it's all you. Who are you when you are lonely? Jump in the pool with your life. Say you're living my list. Never think you're gonna be what you knew was next. She don't see then you know. She don't feel confused in your text. Too much on her drinking state. Snakes got destined to become a bigger snake. Broadcast all the benches in the dark. I talk to myself and we both laugh. You won't get the job, you get what you pay for. But when you get what you pray for, you don't forget God. What God is. I am a God. I can turn wine into vomit, making your facts fit the story in the caption. Newton liked them thick as fuck, but he didn't say that. He said the greater the mass, the greater the force of attraction. None of us are really like you. When you die of cancer, the cancer dies too. Trying to get even with the people who hurt, or with the people who help.
Checkers, I'm the driver's seat. Load up that $5 meal deal in the checker bag or bacon chicken crust. My choice, crust, fries, chicken patty, and the chicken wings on our buns. Whatever you order, only Checkers. Get all that flavor delivered.
First in the room, first in from noon, herbalist food, words keep balloon, curse of the Zoom, first in we boom, first in the room, 21st of June, then they fuck that too. Who's got the bag? Food in his back pocket, need to do Babylon. Let's be having them good looks close. Back to do what you can. Twos in the bonus. Smoke out the big shit. Shoot with my hand on top. Back to do what we snap. Tonight we're on Tuesday now. Fuck the two spots in the cup. Good crop. Who's got the bag? The hands up the windows. Love you. Reverse of the tune. Burning off too soon. Smurder is loose. Thanks for the views. Sharping and fruity now. The burden and blues. me on Tuesday, 21st of June. Then they fuck that too. Who's got the bag? Who's got the bag? You have to do what you can. When the dance goes on, man, I have it to do what goes. Who's got the bag? Johnson on the Boris. Smoking on a weak sheet. Shooting with my hand on top.
Force Mutual Insurance. How can we help you? I'll look into it. Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Call again. Goodbye.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll get there as soon as I can.
Hi, my name is Buddha. I like chicken.
Lazy lurking, that's in my health, with the grape juice working, cursing the never. There are crazy turns as you work through the present. Is it nature or nurture when you hurt your brethren? We pray in church for our personal heaven, but your mates are searching to work to help you. Hated work and turning up forever, doing waste man work only works for the devil. Why is it busy at 3 in the dark? Right into what will be hard. What have we done and started? Why aren't they all asleep in their cars? They whine and they beep and they bark. Should be dialing their dealer to re-up the party. Strikes inexpensive, it's cheap to get scarred. This night is the Disney, the B-movie starting. If everyone could just mind their own business and be who they are. It's part of human nature to hate the man you hurt. You don't have to face up to how you ran him dirty. Start to do my pace up to fast and further. Gun letters, they're under third.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. Just 3 days a week. Sometimes just 1 game a day. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night at Buffalo.
Bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
They ordered former St. Isidro High School basketball star Mikey Williams to stand trial on 6 felony gun charges. The knives threatened him at his home moments before the Tesla they were riding in was hit by gunfire. Williams, who is committed to play at the University of Memphis, faces up to 28 years in prison.
I hate stories like this, man. I really can't stand whenever a player or a person that has tremendous potential ends up squandering that tremendous potential. And especially as a fan of basketball, I don't think the story's going to have a happy ending. So before we get to the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. Now that we get all that out of the way, to the intro. Last week I posted all of my pics onto my Instagram story.
Yo, Jerry Curl is so fucking wet. That's not a curl, that's a curl.
Sunday rolled around, we absolutely crushed it. I mean, $150 off of this slip, $400 off of this slip, and bro, this is probably the most heartbreaking of all. I would have made another $400.
Yo, Jerry Curl is curled.
More on their passing yards and receiving yards. I give away all my picks for free on my Instagram story. I usually announce them about an hour or two before the game, so make sure you have the notifications on Instagram. And if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks, use my picks. My code is it'll match up to $100 of your initial deposit when you first sign up. With Prize Picks or the sponsor. But check 1212. What's going on, everybody? Mikey Williams is a name that you might be familiar with, primarily because during the 2020 COVID pandemic, this man was all over my Instagram feed and amassed such a huge following that he eventually got followed by people like LeBron James, Drake, Kevin Durant. His high school highlights were mesmerizing, and Jeremiah was just when he was a freshman in high school. In his freshman debut, he dropped 41 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals in 98-46 away over at Green Valley High School. And he didn't take the foot off the gas pedal from there on out. He eventually got into a point where he dropped 77 points and made 93 pointers in a win versus Vernon High School. He was a San Diego basketball legend, and this is a man that hasn't even entered the NBA yet. This is a man that hasn't even entered the college ranks yet. But due to the current landscape of collegiate sports, he didn't necessarily have to. Mikey Williams was the top overall prospect in the 2020 recruiting class, but he was discovered relatively early in 2020, which meant that he would have to keep his foot on the gas and make sure that he stayed locked and focused and just collect that sweet NIL money. And believe me, he did. Mikey Williams was known as being the first high school basketball player to land a sneaker deal. Signing a deal with Puma in 2021. But that would be the only endorsement that Mikey Williams got. He was able to get a sponsorship from LaceFit. He got an NIL deal with I Got It, which is a tech company that specializes as an online auction platform. And although his recruiting rankings took a slight dip, going from a 5-star recruit to 4-star recruit by the time he top 20 scores, ranked 31 overall by Rivals and 46 overall by ESPN. The 4-star recruit overall, eventually would commit to the University of Memphis. If you just watch my videos, why he was so mesmerizing, he had jumped out of the athleticism, driven, and the ball handler, and that prototypical guard style. Yes.
Something unexpected is arrived from Extreme. The new Extreme Smart Money debit card from the It comes annual Saturday with the Extreme at the door. Get your new Extreme Smart Money account with Extreme.
Prior to hiring consider online therapy. Consider trying First meeting by BetterHelp Therapy, sitting across the computer screen that this person can help me find an answer to the ones that I am feeling. If anything, my first week a little bit better.
It's so comforting to have somebody read for you, a professional, to actually dissect what's going on in my life so that I know that everything I'm experiencing and I'm not alone in it. There's nothing wrong with having somebody that you can trust and just talk to. I think that it's super healthy With professional guidance with BetterHelp. Sign up today.
Seems like when Williams, but unfortunately, in recent years, when players or individuals who are money in the NBA squandering it. I mean, we discussed the case of Kai Jones recently, and in the case of Kai Jones, I had some more empathy because, well, Kai Jones clearly was suffering from mental illness. There's not so much video on that. We're really and speak for you guys. But then following that, his teammate, ex-teammate Miles Bridges, once again got into trouble over a TV incident. On that. Now, in the case of Mikey Williams, it seems like his career could be over before it started. In April of 2023, Mikey Williams would be arrested on felony assault charges. And it's not just one felony assault charge. Police say an 18-year-old Action Williams' name, birthday, and description was booked into San Diego County Jail just before 3:30 p.m. The outlet reports that Mikey Williams was arrested on 5 felony counts of assault with a firearm. The alleged incident happened in Jamul, a suburb of San Diego, where Mikey Williams bought a 3,700 square foot home last summer. We just take a second and realize the landscape of sports right now. You have high schoolers, before entering the college ranks, purchasing 3,700 square foot homes in the San Diego suburbs. That is just insane and really promising, and honestly a huge blessing at that. Now, Williams would be released following a $50K bail. We wouldn't hear much about Mikey Williams. The only thing we do know about Mikey is the fact that there was a huge dispute about whether or not Mikey Williams was going to be enrolled in Memphis, at least according to Penny Hardaway.
A lot of people relate for us to be caught up pretty much to where we are right now. I think that's pretty good with the month of before the season starts.
Where Penny would say, I think Mikey is enrolled as per my knowledge. So it seemed like his own coach was kind of unsure about what Mikey's future was going to be, but this was about a month ago. Throughout the entire summer, you would see consistent delays in Mikey Williams' gun hearing charges, where he would consistently have his preliminary hearing on the gun charges postponed. The most recent one being until October 10th. And when October 10th came around, well, Mikey Williams got some bad news. You see, originally, Penny Hardaway stated that he would not have Mikey Williams play for Memphis until he resolved his legal matters. And I want to make something abundantly clear. There was no law against allowing a student with felony charges to enroll in Memphis. But if you think about Memphis's history, and given what happened with the Ja Morant situation, is that really the best message to send, allowing an individual with 5 felony charges against him pertaining to a weapon to enroll in Memphis's collegiate basketball program? So Memphis is definitely in a difficult situation, but what they were hoping for is at least a plea deal to be taken so this can be resolved and Mikey could at least continue playing, or at least for his next case to be postponed until after the season. It seems like the worst case scenario occurred for Mikey Williams, because now in this particular instance, you might not see Mikey play at all this season. Memphis begins their season on November 6th against Jackson State. And now we found out in regards to Mikey Williams that he is ordered to stand trial on the gun charges. So this is the worst possible case scenario because the Superior Court judge on Tuesday ordered star Memphis recruit Mikey Williams to stand trial on now 6 felony gun charges, which puts his immediate basketball future in doubt. Judge Sherry M. Thompson-Taylor scheduled Williams' arraignment for October 24th. She denied the prosecution request to increase Mikey Williams' bail to $500,000. He has been free on a $50,000 bond since his arrest on April 13th. Now, he's currently enrolled in online classes at Memphis and remains on the roster, but does not have access to team facilities or activities. And his status with the program will be determined when the court case is resolved. At least that's what the school said last month. Tigers began practice on September 25th and opened the season November 6th at home against Jackson State. Williams, who finished his prep career at San Ysidro High School, faces 5 charges of assault with a weapon and 1 count of firing into an occupied vehicle. He could be sentenced to up to 20.
Ordinary dish soaps can leave invisible grease behind. Only Dawn Platinum removes 99% of grease.
Take part in Team New Summer Sale and grab a pair of these sport shorts for only $2.57. comfortable and stretchy. Find the sizes ranging from M to 3XL and 5 colors to choose from. Download Temu and shop now.
8 years in prison if convicted on all counts. So this puts Mikey Williams' basketball career in jeopardy, without a doubt, because there's a chance he doesn't play this year. He's currently not with Memphis while he is facing charges. And to give you an idea of what's going down, Mikey Williams is accused in a March 27 shooting at his home in an unincorporated Jamul in eastern San Diego County. An argument just before midnight ended with gunshots being fired in a car that was leaving the house with 5 passengers inside. Testimony during Tuesday's preliminary hearing that there were 6 people in the car, and after witnesses said that Williams threatened them.
Dude, if you want to invite anybody, you can.
Because it seems like this is just the tip of the iceberg. Williams could potentially get more charges added to this case, which would cause a much bigger delay in his career beginning, if at all. So far, the plea is not guilty on Mikey Williams' behalf, but Thompson Taylor said that while no witnesses saw Mikey Williams fire a gun, there is probable cause to move the case forward based on testimony that the witnesses saw him with a gun and heard him threaten to kill them. So there is something that Mikey Williams said that definitely will cause you guys to be a little concerned. One girl testified that Williams told the group, "We better get to stepping or you'll leave with bullet holes." Another girl testified that he said, "We're up in the mountains so no one will be able to save us or help us." A boy stated that Williams told them, "Y'all better leave before I kill up y'all." I don't know if that's a typo and you're supposed to say all of y'all, but you get the point. Now it's important to note that none of the witnesses who testified Tuesday stated that they actually saw Williams open fire on the vehicle, though some of the witnesses said that they saw him holding a gun. Witnesses also testified that no one in the group who arrived at Williams' house was armed or made any threats toward him. The car sustained 2 gunshots to the trunk and 2 to the back windshield, according to testimony. So during the Tuesday hearing, Mikey Williams' attorney asked the judge to dismiss the charges against his client and noted the lack of direct statements from any witnesses about Williams shooting at them. He also argued that the shooting may have been an act of self-defense. To that end, Owen said a group of people showed up at Williams' home unannounced and did not immediately leave when asked. He also noted testimony from one witness who said at one point the car stopped as if it were departing the home, and one of the girls got out and made threatening statements about killing a dog on the premises. That statement allegedly was made just before the gunfire rang out. At the same time, Maudlin argued that any self-defense claims were quite laughable and argued the girl in question posed no threat to the dog, described by one witness as a pit bull. The prosecutor also said that there was tenuous evidence to show the dog was at the home at all on the night of the shooting. Maudlin will also say Mr. Williams should count himself lucky that he's not here on some type of murder charge. As you guys can tell, man, it's not exactly looking good for Mikey Williams. Because this is something that is definitely going to go on for quite some time, and it's highly doubtful that he is going to be playing for Memphis while all this is going on. At least that's what the Memphis Tigers have originally said about the scenario. Williams hasn't practiced with the team. He's not allowed to be involved in practices or team activities or even have access to the training area. So it wouldn't really make sense for him to be allowed to play right now.